Let me ask you something. Have you ever chosen to be distracted? Distraction's usually a subconscious thing for most of us. We don't choose to be distracted. But being distracted is a struggle, such a struggle for so many people. And controlling distraction, managing it well, is a real skill, something we have to practice. And for most of us, we're not taught sufficiently to question the value or the validity of the thoughts that enter our minds. And commonly these distractions are things that worry us, things that we're fearful about, judgmental or comparative things, or things that we might be envious about. These things are not helping us to live a better life. To combat distraction, I find it's really helpful to have a selection of things to think about, ideas or topics to choose to think about when distractions enter our minds, particularly when I'm distracted by recurring thoughts that come to me in a negative way. And so what I choose to do when these thoughts do come, I'll just completely focus on what I'm doing right now. If I'm watching a movie, or if I'm doing something creative, if I'm writing, reading, anything that I'm doing, I'll really draw my attention, draw my focus into that. Or I'll think of something beautiful, I'll think about my wife, I'll just choose to think of something alternative to what the distraction is. Because I find it's really helpful to replace those unvaluable, invalid thoughts. So instead of worrying what your boss has just criticized, think about how you can improve the project that you're working on. And don't dwell on the mistake that you've made, but instead choose to think about how you can improve and make it a positive experience. And instead of endless scrolling, choose to think about that skill that you want to improve on and how you can do it. Or if you're procrastinating, think about the next small step that you can make to achieving your goals. And it's not about suppressing these things, it's just about choosing to value them or decide that they're invalid thoughts and free up your mental space to be more productive or more creative. I find it's vitally important to free ourselves from these negative thought loops. And as we do learn to really manage our thought life, we'll become more self-aware, we'll have a greater sense of peace, and we'll enjoy all of our relationships more. But it's something that we've got to practice. It doesn't come easily. And this is why it's really good to have a list of things to think about when distractions come or when negative thought loops start affecting our way of life and our thinking. So in a sense, it's learning to distract yourself from being distracted. So let me ask you, what's the first replacement thought that you can come up with that next time you're feeling distracted or discouraged by negative thoughts, that you can think about this thing? So I hope this has been encouraging for you. If it has, please check out this video next. And thanks very much for watching.